He just has scars that never felt a wound. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale of grief. That thou her maid art fair, for more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her festive livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off, it is my lady, oh, my sweet lady. Oh, that she knew who she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses, I will answer it. I am too bold, 'tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes, to twinkle in their spirits till they return. Whatever eyes were there, they are in their head. The brightness of her cheeks would shame those stars, as daylight doth the lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright, that birds would sing and that it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me!
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night. Bring o'er my head, as his winged messenger of heaven, unto the white upturned wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him, when he bestrides the lazy facing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or I thou will not, but sworn my love, and no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, thou not a Montague. What's Montague? Is it no hand, no foot, no arm, no face, nor any other part belonging to a man? Oh, be some other name. What is the name? That which we call a rose by other name that smells sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain the dear perfection that he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and take thy name which is no part of thee. Take thou myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I'll never be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus begun in this rich night, so stumbles on my counsel?
By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself. Because it is an enemy to thee, I had it written, I shall tear this word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo, and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How comest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore the orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and a place death can send. Who art thou, if any of my kinsmen find thee here?
With love's light wings do overperch these walls, for stormy limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt, therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
If they don't see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thy eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I approve against their enmity.
I would not for the world they see thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me their sight, and but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued, wanting of thy love.
By whose direction foundest thou of this place?
By love, who first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel and lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as fair as thou shore washed with the farthest sea. I wouldn't venture for such merchandise.
Thou knowest of the mask of night is on my face. Else when a maiden blush bepaint my cheek, for which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain I would dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet, if thou swearest, thou must prove false, that love is perjurous. Then saith Jove laughs, O gentle Romeo, if thou dost not pronounce it faithfully, or if thou dost think I am too quickly won, I will be found in perverse and say thee nay. So thou wilt woo others not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore I must have your favour light. But trust me, gentlemen, I prove more true than those who cunning to be strange. I should be more strange, I must confess. But I will be over-hearted there I was ware. My true lover's passion, therefore pardon me, and will not impart yielding to love light, to which dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I swear, that tips with silver all these fruit tree tops.
Swear not by the moon, the inconsistent moon, the monthly changes in her circular orb, lest by that loop prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, for if thou swear by the gracious self, which the god of my idolatry, then I believe thee.
If my heart still love.
Well, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy of the contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning which doth cease to be ere when it lightens. Sweet good night. This bud of love, may by summer's ripening breath, may prove a beauteous flower when we next meet. Good night, good night. A sweet repose the rest. Come to thy heart as within my breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love faithful thou for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would give it to again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and to give it to thee again, and yet I wish to have the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, and my love is deep, but more I give to thee, the more I have for both, infinite. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse, sweet Montague, be true, stay but a little, and I will come again. 3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent for the love honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word mine and thine. Three words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If thy bent on love by honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word by morrow, and I pray coming to the right, all the fortune of that foot, and my word to the world.
Matter?
But if thou meanst well, I do beseech thee. Stop.
Matter?
By and by I come, to seize thy suit and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
That 1,000 times the worst. What that night, love goes toward love as schoolboys from their books, but love from them toward school with heavy looks. Retire.
Hissed Romeo, hissed, for a falconer's voice to lure the tassel gentle back again. Bondage is a horse, and may not speak aloud, else would I tear the cave or echo rise, and make an airy tongue horse mine with the repetition of my Romeo's name.
It is my soul that calls upon my name. How silver sweet lovers' tongues by night, like soft music attending ears.
Romeo!
My dear,
At what o'clock tomorrow shall I sing to thee?
at the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget to stand here there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll stay to have thee still forgetting any other hole but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet no further a wanton's bird. Oh, let it a little hand, let the poor prisoner in the twisted grasp, and the silk thread locks it back again, so loving, jealous of his liberty.
I would that bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet I'd kill thee so much cherishing. So good night, parting is such a sweet sorrow.
Sweep down upon thy eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I would sleep in peace, so sweet to rest. Hence I will to my ghostly father's cell, his hope to crave, and my dear have to tell.